Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. On today's video we have some battles from the one and the only Kevin Saludaris. If you are on Twitch, you should have heard about Kevin. You would have known. You would know Kevin, who is Kevin Saludaris. If you are on Twitter, you would know who is Kevin Saludaris. If you are on Facebook, you should know who is Kevin Saludaris. You can go into any Pokemon Go platform and ask about Kevin Saludaris, the leaderboarder, the Go Battle League champion, the judge himself. Like, wherever you go, you will hear about this trainer. So, this trainer has blessed us with some good battles in the Legend Elo with a toxic team, as you can see. Yeah, so he just said toxic. What is the Bastiodon? Well, if you think Bastiodon is toxic, you're kind of outdated. Because to know the new toxic meta, we have to ask the Kevin Saludaris. And the new toxic meta is double Rock Tomb users. Why? Because Rock Tomb is the most obnoxious charge move in the entire game right now. It's a charge move that does lots of damage and gives a guaranteed debuff, which means in the 2 shield, if you're in a neutral matchup, you will always easily win that matchup. I will give you an example. Credeli into Serperior is supposed to be a good matchup for Serperior, because Serperior resists Bullet Seed, take a neutral from Rock Tomb, while you're doing neutral Frenzy Plant damage. And something we've always knew, that if it's a neutral matchup, the Frenzy Plant user always wins. That's just because Frenzy Plant is one of the best charge moves in the history of the game. But then Rock Tomb came out this season, got a massive buff to the damage, got a guaranteed debuff, which has become problematic that they give it to so many Pokemons, and now we're kind of stuck with a meta that if you just run double Rock Tomb, you spam Rock Tomb, unless they have a fighter or like a Mud Slapper. Well, technically Credeli beats the Mud Slapper. Unless they have a fighter, well, Claydol beats the fighters. So exactly, that was my point. So without further ado, let's just go and watch these battles from Kevin Saludaris. Enjoy the toxic showcase of this new meta. I mean, it's not a new meta, this season's meta. Okay, we start. See guys, that's a signature Kevin Saludaris move that he popularized. If you play against a very known trainer, bam, screenshot, so you can save it and tag them on Twitter. So we have a classic Mud Slap shenanigan here that I think Gastrodon wins this matchup in the 0, just because they win CMP and they have a neutral move. Is Kevin going to shield? No, he's gonna call the bait because he knows how to play this matchup. Well played, Kevin. I would have shielded that 100%. So now it's kind of a race to get to the charge move, and it's always going to be a CMP. The problem with this matchup is that, oh my god, he lived with 1 HP. He knows his IVs, guys. I'm telling you. He knows his IV. Look at that. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. That's just a BS, man. That just shows you how insanely strong Rock Tomb users are. We lose CMP. They landed the nuke. We threw 2 resisted charge moves and we won the 0 with 1 HP. If that doesn't say that doesn't scream this is a toxic charge move or a toxic Pokemon, I don't know what that would be. They brought in the Drapion, and Drapion used to be the ultimate nightmare to the grass Pokemons. But here we see Kevin going to his grass. Why? Simple. This grass Pokemon can debuff. I would have shielded the first charge move, but I think Kevin going for like an aggressive call that his Morpeko is going to beat whatever they have in the bank. They have a Corviknight. So the problem is, I think we need to double bait. So let's see how Kevin plays this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as they throw in bad timing, I think we should be in a good situation. They did throw in non-ideal timing, I think. Kevin is going for a massive aggressive bait. Let's see that. Opponent calls it, and Kevin will happily take this win. He just throw this charge move, and now this Morpeko is about to sweep the entire game. And this is why Morpeko is just insanely good of a Pokemon when it gets a good matchup. That's why Kevin has it here on his toxic team. So okay, that was just one game. Damn. Okay, never mind. That was my bad. That was my bad, guys. Sorry. I apologize. I somehow played only the last matchup, or I think that, wait, that was actually the first matchup. Okay, we just played this one. See, guys, that was the first matchup using this team. So technically, that wasn't a 1-4 and 1-4. That was 1-0 because he just changed it into this team. That's what he told me. Next game, let's see. We land. Okay, let's see. We land. Claydol into Morpeko. This is an insanely good of a matchup. So no matter what they do, we will just destroy them. They swap into Lapras. We go to Morpeko. We snuck in a fat charge, a fast move. Sorry, I can't speak sometimes. So does this charge move KO? I think it should. So they had to shield, but there is no way they outpaced now, right? Well, they still out. Wait, is it always 5? Doesn't that mean we have to no shield? Yeah, we have to no shield because we get outpaced. The game is very laggy for Kevin here, but he doesn't mind it. He can still focus on his goal to win this matchup. He won the one shield. He is loaded on energy. They bring in a Jumpluff. What do we do, guys? We're just gonna go for the Aura Wheel. There is no way they would let it go. They did let it go, and oh my god, how much damage is that? Look at that. Full HP Shadow Jumpluff. Bam! Goes to 10%, 5%, I don't know. Bye-bye. Now Claydol is just about to do some dirty shenanigans to this Morpeko. That Morpeko can't handle all these slaps. Oh my god. Kevin, please have mercy, man. You can't just do them dirty like that. Look at that. He calls bait, shield nukes. Look at that. Kevin doesn't like... dude, Kevin is too good. That was a glazing matchup. Okay. What's gonna happen? He's just gonna throw the Rock to him and finish this game. And yeah, that was nicely done, nicely RPS'd, and maybe that's why he's one of the GOATs in this game, because like he's capable of reading these charge moves, react fast. Like in that charge move, he only did one fast move in that last game. So how does this matchup go? It's kind of annoying, but I was about to say, but you just go to Credeli and you throw the Rock Tomb right away. You're gonna debuff them, and you can easily survive the Incinerate, especially if they throw bad like that. You can no shield. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, see, opponent has a Serperior. Serperior used to be a nightmare to Credeli, but not anymore because now we're just going to debuff them. So we're actually in a difficult situation. What do? We have to... Oh my god, Kevin has... Okay, Kevin is just going to two-shield his... Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought. Let's see what's gonna happen here. We're gonna throw the Rock Tomb. It doesn't KO. I think I see the Wincon. The Wincon is just two-shielding Morpeko. If Morpeko gets to play his way. We snuck in a fat Thunder Shock. I think we just have to do 2 then throw. But that means that Incinerate will register, right? So let's see. If they shield, it doesn't matter. Okay, they did not shield. What do they have in the back? Isn't it like... Okay, they have Morpeko. So what do we do now? Well... we have to call a bait. Is Kevin gonna call a bait? That is the question. So we're gonna keep going straight for the... this is tough. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of an anticipated bait. They can't switch out, so we can just go for the Aura Wheel. With 3 times boosted, this will one-shot for sure. And now Morpeko is about to farm down another Pokemon. Morpeko 1v3. See, guys? Opponent had Serperior. For like those people like, oh, this team is weak to Serperior. He just destroyed the Serperior, man, at the Legend Elo. You can't just doubt Kevin like that. Please, guys, please, when you watch, Kevin doesn't fear Serperiors. How do we beat Sableye? That's another question. They have, oh my god. They have a Dugong. I think we just throw right away because we did the Mud Slap. And we're switching in. So this Aura Wheel will do some decent amount of damage. It got shielded. And now... I mean, this is the most aggressive bait by the opponent, but I think we just shield because, oh my god, dude, the game lagged out for him. This is not his fault. Yeah, the game lagged out for him because he tapped the move, it didn't register. Yeah, I mean, like, guys, sometimes we have to give some excuses to Niantic. They just, like, you know, like a small company. They brought in the Fortress. So the thing is, Fortress might not be able to farm us down. They have to throw a charge move. Otherwise, this Pokemon will just keep throwing these charge moves. Okay, we get to the next one. It doesn't matter now. Oh my god, dude, Morpeko, have some mercy on them, man. What is happening? Okay, we're just going to go to Credeli. They have to throw an Ice Beam and Shield, and they still lose. So opponents saw that coming, and then they just left the game. Moving into the next game. We have Kevin Saludaris is stuck in the queue, suffering from success already, can't even find the game. These battles were submitted to the channel last Great League rotation in the last day, so I didn't have the time to record it. So I was like, okay, we can just record it next time Great League is around, because this team is insanely relevant, you know. So why don't we swap out? Usually Jumpluff nowadays, they just don't run the energy ball. So that's why. I mean, it's opponent threw bad timing, but we're kind of weak into Shadow Jumpluff. I like the way he played it, where like get a shield, switch out. But the thing is, like it's gonna take too much effort to take this thing down. They are double debuffed. I think we're just gonna put it all on Morpeko now. Yeah, Kevin is gonna put it all on Morpeko. He's just gonna shield and farm everything down. Maybe we should have thrown, but to be honest, I like the energy more. This is an aerial ace, because they did 4. They have their own Morpeko. There is sometimes, most of the times, it's like Morpeko with a Dunsparce in the back. But the thing is, if you can spam these charge moves, Morpeko will just destroy them. Look at that. Bye-bye. Bring in your Feraligatr or Blastoise. Yeah, they have Blastoise. They used to run Dunsparce, and I think now teams that just switched Dunsparce into Blastoise. Shadow Blastoise, because Shadow Blastoise does like better damage in the safe switch. That was a great showcase. So this is what like this team loves to. Now, what do we do? That's the... Oh my god, someone just safe swapped a Dragonite? I would never imagine. So, because we just don't have a play into Dragonite, we have to stay in, throw a charge move, and then get the hell out. So, what do we do here? Well, we just have to throw a Rock Tomb, and it will one-shot. Oh my god, they threw the superpower. We can just do one then throw. I think like we're kind of in a difficult situation, but it's not that difficult because we can just debuff them. And now we won't be threatened by the Moonblast or like whatever fairy move that Tinkaton has. So just gonna go. They switch in. Oh my god, dude, Morpeko is just getting some insane games. Opponent just left the game. He doesn't want to fight this. He doesn't want to stay in against the Misted Saludaris. What a play. Opponent should have swapped Mandibuzz, by the way. Well, technically, Credelli wins that. I feel like if they switch Mandibuzz, they have a way to win the game. Because the Dragonite is threatening against this team. Not Mandibuzz isn't. So Claydol into Dugong, it's kind of a sad matchup to Dugong, but it's still a good matchup to Dugong. Because they do super effective, we do neutral damage, but somehow because we double debuff them, we don't have to shield. Look at the Icy Wind not doing any damage. Now we just switch out to Credelli, throw right away. The Grass Knot. I like this play because it does more, but I think we should have just always throw the other one, because this doesn't KO. They get to the Icy Wind, and now they switch to whatever Pokemon they have. It's the Wigglytuff. What does Wigglytuff do? It can charm down some Pokemons. If they no-shield this, I think our Claydol can put some damage here. And the problem is we get denied, as you can see. And now we have to shield because we don't have any other way to do damage into this stupid Pokemon. So let's hope that we throw Rock Tomb. Oh my god. This is a difficult situation. Guys, I don't think there is a way to win this game unless they have like Mantine or Drifblim. Okay, there is the Drifblim. There is a Hopium. Look at that. Kevin Saludaris is going straight for the Aura Wheel. Aura Wheel number 1 shielded. And now all he needs to do is to focus on his goal and go straight for the Aura Wheel. As long as they don't catch, Kevin can still have a big chance. I think we could have done 2. But it doesn't matter because we can just throw this one. They should bring in the... oh my god, that was a very fat... Is Kevin gonna win this? Oh my god, he made it a tie. What a play by Kevin. That was such a nice gameplay. Well played, Mr. Kevin Saludaris. Holy, what a game. Dude, see guys, he didn't give up. He played until last second. And he was able to pull a tie. Playing Richie. A very great player from Latin America. They switch into Gator. We went to Credelli. I think I would like to go to the Morpeko, but I feel like Kevin knows something that I don't. Maybe he's saving the Morpeko for the rest. They landed the Ice Beam. The problem is they get to the Hydro before us. So how do we want to fight here? We're going to do like 1 then throw. They are at 2. They are 3 away. Which mean... wait, if we KO... Oh my god. Wait, how did this happen? Oh, they would... Okay, never mind. I miscounted. They were 2 away, not 3 away. So I do like this shield, you know, like they have Thunder Shock, right? Which mean they can't go for an aggressive farm down. They have to throw. Yeah, see guys? So now what do we do? So he had to unswitch because he can't afford, and we just blindly switch and throw the auto wheel on 7. No, he's gonna bait because he's Kevin Saluderis, and he can get to another charge move if he baits like that. See guys? Opponent is forced to throw right away. They can't overfarm. What does Kevin do? He can do 3. If he can get to the move in 3, well, he can't. Now what do we do? Well, we kind of have to overfarm. Do we? I don't think we do need to overfarm. We're just gonna need to mud slap down. No, I feel like we could have, like if we did 3 there, and then, yeah, I think we could have overfarmed there. But hey, he's playing against Richie, and Richie is a great player. So yeah, thanks so much everyone for the watch. Wait, oh, 1 second. PvP David. Okay, he included a match against PvP David, multi-regionals winner. So this matchup is so scuffed because Malamar is supposed to win this. But somehow Claydol sometimes win this if they shield. I thought Kevin's gonna shield, but I guess he can win the 0 because now the foul play just doesn't KOs, as simple as that. Usually Malamar teams has a Drapion in the back. Never mind, they have Kwak, and I guess that they are trying to bait out this. Maybe they have just double ground, but if they need an Azu counter, so they are trying to. Let's see. I mean, David is one of the best players in the world. He won multi-regionals. Like, you can see that in his shirt. We had to... I like this bait. This bait is just insanely aggressive, but we have to bait like that because otherwise we just don't get to another move. He was trying to catch same as his opponent. So what do we do now? I'm just going to go more Pico and shield. We need to get to an aura wheel. Do one then throw, maybe. Or just throw right away. We need this to KO. If this KOs, we have a big chance. Oh my god, it didn't. It did not KO. This is why we need Seed Bomb. Holy damage, dude. Yeah, he has too many energy. I guess the team is kind of soft into Kanto Marowak, because Kanto Marowak into Cradle is not a bad matchup. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and thank you so much Mr. Kevin Saluderis and for sending us these battles. I'll be leaving Mr. Kevin's Twitter, so go guys and give him a follow. So if you want to get like some updated teams, you can just go and check his Twitter, because I believe that's where he posts his elo and his teams. Thanks so much everyone for watching. If you like the content, make sure to leave a like, give a follow to Mr. Kevin, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.